Everybody, welcome to another Age of Gurugu, and I have with me Max, Jason, and Elijah. Guys, episode 5 of Ahsoka tonight. Well, thoughts? And any
Brent's
predictions?
very excited.
Let's. I am very excited because I feel like we're going to be doing a World Between Worlds kind of a thing. What are your thoughts on the cold open? Do you think we're going to see jump straight to the World Between Worlds, or do you think we're going to end up by going to a B story first?
Anakin is the son of Mortis. Just kidding.
I think they'll probably go to a B story.
No, you're not.
I think they'll go to a B story, but I would rather them just pick up exactly where they left off.
Yeah,
That's
I agree.
what I would prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean that makes sense, right? There's no other characters to check in on except for like
Well, there's Zeb. He's still out there. He hasn't
yeah. We may or may not see Zeb, I guess.
Max is the main conductor on the Zeb train.
You know what I am hoping to see? I will be dying if I see Anakin in this costume.
Yes, that is what I want to see.
That would be.
That would be a nice cold open, huh?
That would be
like
sweet.
A flashback of like the Clone Wars of like her as an apprentice. Still.
That'd be the question, though. I mean, will it be a flashback if they do show us the Clone Wars stuff, or will it be? Which I can only guess they will. Or will we find out because the episode just dropped, guys? Let's do this. Okay, we are gonna do this on 3, 2, 1.
Destroy it!
Oh, she takes a good hit there.
To serve a greater good.
What's his greater good?
I think he wants to kill Thrawn.
That'd be awesome.
Possibly, that'd be interesting. I mean, is he trying to find his way into the War Between Worlds himself, if he knows anything about it?
Is he trying to change the past?
Maybe.
Somehow?
Maybe. Who knows? We don't know what his purpose is.
The only way to fix this is to create more Palpatines.
No! That light speed is so insane.
I know. Who would have thought he would kill some no-names?
That kid's got the Force for sure. By the way, the reds representing the red from Dathomir kind of look too, if you didn't realize that, Max.
That makes sense.
Ew.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of cool, we're seeing the inner cogs of this thing.
We're the first on the scene. This is like...
Oh, man. Zeb's going to meet her here. They're going to investigate, aren't they?
The story itself.
I just think it's funny he was shown in The Mandalorian, and then they're like, oh, you just naturally think they're going to put him in this show, right? No.
Maybe Jacen can connect with something here.
Keep the murder bot close.
Yeah.
Hey, he tried to already commit a massive crime by dropping the weapon on top of an entire city a few weeks ago.
I mean, he's a known war criminal.
Yeah, stay close to the war criminal.
That's the one. That's cool. Oh,
he's sad.
Oh,
he's just standing there the whole time, just super sad.
He just lost both his homies.
come on, reach out with the Force and sense her somehow. Something, come on. Jacen Syndulla is having an awakening, I think.
He's going to reach into the Force and sense, Ahsoka.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Shadow Warrior. Ooh. Wow.
So right now she's happy. She's going to be happy all the
Yeah.
time now.
I'm here to finish your training.
Oh!
Is he going to teach her how to become a Force ghost?
I don't know.
Is there enough time? Is it just one small class that she needs to know? Or
die.
Oh!
I won't fight you.
Oh! Oh!
It's weird how
Damn.
that doesn't feel real watching that.
yeah.
It's just crazy.
Just growing up watching
Oh,
the Clone Wars.
yeah.
Oh, so Huey doesn't even know.
No, he doesn't.
Senator Organa.
Oh! Wow.
Wow.
Name drop.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting someone to say that eventually in one of these shows.
Yeah.
Right.
Mom,
Oh, he
not
knows
now,
something.
Jason. We might Brent a thing about the wall.
Yes.
What are we listening for?
He keeps breaking.
You hear it? No. The lightsabers.
Oh,
I knew
Wait a
it.
minute. This kid can hear the world between worlds.
yes, that is so fucking cool.
He has the Force.
So they're like right in the middle of this fight.
His father, Kanan Jarrus, was a Jedi.
He's just accepted. He's been through so much weird crap in the life.
He's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. That's great. Oh my god, what a great shot.
So wait a minute. He's hearing the fight or hearing what happened before? Like he's hearing this current fight.
Oh!
Jeez.
Damn!
Oh, she's falling. What?
Oh!
Oh, flashback.
Yes! Where are we? Are we one of the Clone Wars episodes?
She looks younger. Did she recap the
Yeah.
person? Finally?
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah!
Oh,
Oh, is that a costume?
he's wearing
He's
it.
in it! Oh my god!
He's wearing it.
Hey, it is too! Oh yeah!
Oh wow.
Nice, dude.
Nice! She looks amazing.
Oh,
Oh!
This is crazy.
This is
Wow.
yes! Wow!
this is good stuff.
Nice.
God.
Oh wow!
This looks so much
cool.
better than anything that was in those prequel movies.
Whoa!
It's the first I've seen live action clone troopers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
This is your training.
Nice.
That aren't CG.
This is the vibe I want in Star Wars.
This is so
project
cool.
long.
That's awesome.
We've seen so many glimpses of stuff like that, like in Solo, and
Yeah.
then
Are we gonna see Rex?
we gotta see Rex.
We gotta see Rex. It'll be young Tamara Morrison, I'm sure, but oh,
At least tomorrow.
look at that! It's a Twilight. They're on
Not Felucia.
the Twi'lek's home world.
Is that Rex right there?
I don't. Yeah, it is too. What's the lesson here? Hayden looks good in that uniform there.
Yeah, he looks.
Yeah.
I don't know how much de-aging they did, but he looks
Yeah,
right here.
it's minimal. It looks really good.
It looks better than the first shot.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird.
Is this the same girl who was young Gamora?
It's like Apocalypse Now
Oh, surfing.
without without the copters in the background.
Oh, it's so fucking cool.
That was an amazing scene.
That really
If this
is.
continues, this will be
Wow.
pretty awesome. Oh,
Oh shit! Oh wow,
That
that was
was
a great
awesome.
visual. Oh my god.
They were able to sum up most of the Clone Wars in that scene.
yeah.
Well, they summed up
freaking
why she had to
amazing.
leave the Jedi, why she couldn't
Yeah.
remain a part of the Order.
Yeah.
This is a Dave
She wasn't
Filoni
raised
episode.
with. Yeah,
This is a Filoni episode directed
yeah, he directed
Yes,
this
it is.
one.
He directed this one. Yes. Yeah, it's all
because
him.
that was amazingly good. That scene.
That was yeah. I want to see a live action series flashbacks of just Clone Wars episodes just for the hell of it. That'd be amazing.
That's what I was hoping they'd give us in this
Yeah.
series.
They really need to.
Now widen your search.
Do you know what, Carson? Just go home, man.
Oh,
If you're just gonna complain,
Oh,
Get outta here.
that's so sweet. The ghost is awesome.
What was he like?
Intense.
Yes. Oh, that's low. Oh.
Yay, we're back to this.
Oh, she's older. This is another time in the Clone Wars. Whoa! Oh shit! Siege of Mandalore?
Double sabers.
Yeah, this
Stabbing
is the Siege of
people.
Mandalore.
It's the Siege of Mandalore.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in a Siege of Mandalore uniform. Nice. Yes, Rex. Yes, Captain Rex. They're not going to show his face, are they?
No, that wouldn't. You could just get anyone. Just have
Not his
Morrison
voice at
voice.
least.
This is great.
This is awesome. We're seeing the Siege of Mandalore.
He's
Oh!
acknowledging that he's.
Oh shit! He's got a red lightsaber.
Yeah, he was
Anakin's never had a red lightsaber. Only Vader did. Oh shit!
Later now.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
You hear that?
No.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I
here we
just
go.
talked with
Oh,
Vader.
That's cool.
damn.
Yeah.
She healed Anakin.
She just like, I put you in your place, and it just disappears. He's like,
Anakin.
all right.
She's gonna be
A
floating in the
transform-
ocean.
Yeah.
This is a transformation.
I'm so surprised they just left the kid behind.
I left him with Chopper. Oh, look, never seen her without a hairband thing.
Yeah, I hope she takes on Jacen as her apprentice. That'd be awesome.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, I want to see that in season 2.
And then what about Sabine? She just gets cast out.
She's a lost cause.
She's like, I don't need you anymore. I got this
She
kid.
don't listen.
Wait, this is going to be important.
She's
Yeah.
a Mandalorian.
This is going to be Ahsoka the White.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, she's going to go for the Purgle. It's the only way.
Oh, they look way cooler on here than they do in Rebels, dude.
That's really sweet.
Ooh. It's
That's
the
a big
mother
one.
Purgle.
Oh, yeah.
It's the queen.
That'll do.
Look at this. She's
That'll do,
smiling.
Purge.
She's happy. She's like absolutely. I told you she'd have a transformation and a change.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. She's
She's at one with the Force.
connected again. Yeah. Yep. She looks awesome. My God, that costume's cool. I want their Hot Toys action figure so badly.
She has conviction now. Something she lacked early on in this series.
Yeah. That's the reason why. Because she's
She's
only
done-
ever
she's
known
done-
war. She's only ever
done-
known war. As
She's
a
done
Padawan.
she's done moping around.
Nice. That's so cool.
Dang,
That's sick.
The idea.
We need to wait for a space wizard to talk to a space whale to proceed.
Go inside.
Yeah, that's it. Take the whole ship. That's the way to do it. This is the old Ahsoka right here.
I know, this is way better.
This is the old Ahsoka.
I'm glad that her boringness paid off.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. I
That's
had a
great.
feeling. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
called it. Oh, it's a good call.
Yeah. Get out of the way.
Oh, that's sick.
That's so cool in real life.
Ahsoka.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
Or
Nice.
Organic light speed.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice.
Oh my
oh,
God.
oh,
That
best
was
episode yet.
so
Yeah,
good.
Even though Shin wasn't in it, but still, wow.
That was just awesome. Like, wow.
that was a Star Wars I've always kind of wanted to see of
yeah.
scope and scale,
Oh,
and it
absolutely.
wasn't even the biggest, there wasn't that many characters, but that was the kind of
No.
story I wanted to see in
Yeah.
these projects.
It was what I predicted. Like in this case, it was the hero had to go through a transformation of sorts, and she did. It's in every legend. It's in every hero's story throughout history, but it works so well for Star Wars and this thing. This story.
Yeah.
Because we got to see a little bit of her past in real life that we never saw. And for me, when I watch the animated shows, I don't see animated stories anymore. I see these were events that took place. It didn't matter what form they were, whether it was a comic book or whether it was, some other form of media. The cartoons, the animation for me is the story. And so to see this in real life had such a massive impact emotionally on me. Max, your thoughts on that? Because you're also a big follower of the animation.
Yeah, I love the animation, but this felt like a completely different kind of continuation of it, where the animated
Sure.
show was definitely a kid-friendly animated show, But
No.
this was showing the real horror of the Clone. I mean, compared to this, was showing the horror of the Clone Wars
Yeah.
in like an apocalypse now kind of setting.
Sure. I mean, I feel like that's also part of the Vision Quest that they kept it in this environment, even though they went to locations that were definitely in the Clone Wars that we'd seen. I mean, the Twi'lek homeworld, and why have I forgotten the name of it? That was a battle that happened and took place in season 1 with Ahsoka and Anakin, which was a cool moment. I like the fact that Anakin as the mentor, as the guide, was such a great, just a different version of Anakin was so cool. Elijah, any thoughts?
Multiple
on
versions. We saw all
Multiple
three.
Yeah.
All three different sides of Anakin.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I really liked the flashback sequence. I thought it was great. It was just just enough what you need to get the history of that, and it looked amazing, like in acted out, not in animation.
Sure.
So
it
was very cool to see that, and the clone troopers.
Yeah.
See those
there's a difference between seeing people in real armor than
and just
CGI.
the way they're moving. It's like it's obviously real
sure.
life. It's not like animated things.
No, totally. Jacen, any thoughts there?
Yeah, dude. They seem like live action. You actually get the kind of the emotional weight that that the Clone Wars were that the Clone Wars wanted to display, but like I wasn't able to get from it. But like this was able to put that in perspective of like
Sure.
kind of in reality and kind of ground it a little bit. And I just love that they were just able to sum up like main points that you get from the Clone Wars in just that few scenes.
Yeah. Well,
it's good stuff, man.
The big thing that Ahsoka says, and I can't remember if it was Rebels or Clone Wars, she says that she was basically forged in war. She's known nothing but the fight since she was Anakin's apprentice.
Yeah, that's a large part of her story that goes largely unaddressed in the Clone Wars, is that she's a young girl forced to fight in this shadow war where everyone she knows is at risk of dying every day.
Yeah. And that's all she as a Jedi ever knew, and that's
it ends with her losing that war.
Yeah, and she lost she walked away from the Jedi Order because of it. But the weight, as she's gotten older, had grown even more so. We do see a more serious side to Ahsoka in the Rebels series. Then she's no longer the fun-loving kid who seemed to be what we saw when she was went through that experience with Anakin. And the fact that we saw her smiling, I literally felt like I was watching young Ahsoka Tano with all this energy and gumpto that she had in the animated Clone Wars, as she was learning this and not knowing what was going on around her as life experiences as she was growing older. And then she was obviously got to a point where she started to regret those life experiences when she got much older. And by now, it had consumed her. And her happiness was gone, and that's why we've seen a very lack of joyful or emotional Ahsoka Tano until now. And I'm like, yes, I love this Ahsoka the White.
I know, right? One would wish that therapy could be that quick. Like a life of grief and having to deal with just hardships and trauma.
Oh, totally.
And for it to be like that. You just need a few Jedi visions and flashbacks and talk to your dead mentor.
Again, it's the hero's journey. I told you.
No, I understand that, but
I know. Yeah. But there is a transformation, a change that happens every hero that goes through that journey, and again, we've seen it throughout the millennia, throughout from the ancient Greek all the way through to modern film, and it's a revamp of the same thing, but it's how the impact is on you emotionally. And within Star Wars, we haven't seen that journey take place before in the Force, in the story of the Force. I think that's a great arc to see in live action. I think it worked absolutely perfectly. Let's talk about Jacen Syndulla. He's became a Force sensitive, Force awoken kid. Ahsoka needs to train him when she gets back. I hope they get back.
No, that's
his voice wasn't at the end of his voice wasn't at the end of Rise of Skywalker, so you could safely assume he lived.
Interesting. Yeah, there might be a dark future still down there. Maybe he's training in the Luke Jedi Academy at the time. Oh, that
Anakin
would
comes
suck.
out and
Yeah.
kills some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be older than Ben Solo though, because Ben Solo's only like maybe about 5 or 6 if he's even born at this point in time.
He was well
Well, he
utilized.
wouldn't be dead by then of old age or anything. He would be,
No.
a normal
Well,
adult.
yeah, well, Ben was 15 at the age of Luke's Academy, I think, and which they used Adam Driver's face obviously, but he was supposed to be in about 15 or 16, I think, at that time. So yeah, technically, yeah, Jacen would be a little older.
Maybe,
I'm curious.
10 years older.
Yeah,
But, he would be, if
maybe,
Han Solo's still kicking, Jason would
sure.
definitely be alive.
Maybe Ahsoka doesn't take on the role of Jedi and still is a teacher of some sort, and maybe she starts her own Jedi Order or something. Maybe Jacen becomes part of something completely different. Whatever the case, it was cool to see that connection, that awakening in a kid, and we haven't seen that since Anakin Skywalker. We haven't seen that kind of an awakening in a child, and I think that was cool too.
Yeah, a sort of form a new order, like a non-binary Jedi order.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe
it was Jacen Syndulla was well utilized in this episode.
Sure.
This was great totally. To have a have a use for him, and totally. He was introduced and have him play a part in it.
Yeah,
that was good. Good
totally.
stuff.
That's totally. Yeah, and back to the Rebel, one of the Rebel fleet, the Republic fleet. It's like, yeah, they definitely made some really bad choices throughout the next 30 years, haven't they?
Yeah, I like that Hera and all of them still continue to be rebels even against the New Republic.
Sure. Well, I mean, that becomes the case then. I mean, the reality is, I mean, this was some of the problems that Princess Leia Organa had, was the fact that the Republic, she formed her own resistance from that much later, but it feels like, I mean, if they're court-martialing Hera Syndulla, there's a good chance she's going to be cut off from the alliance. She's going
this just contributes to the larger scope of the message of Star Wars,
completely.
which is fuck the government.
It kind of is, yeah. I mean, that's and seeing the same thing repeat over and over again. The cycle continues.
Well, Star Wars is definitely one of those anti-super large governments, and in this case, the galactic governments always seem to be too overbearing to the point where even the people on their side need to rebel against them.
Yeah, and a constant mantra in the modern Star Wars is no matter what side you're on, it's always going to be sides don't really matter.
Yeah,
it's good guys, bad guys, we're all in the same. Two sides of the same coin,
and they always are in the same loop, and they keep repeating the same loop.
Yeah,
yeah. Well,
two sides of the same coin that is no longer currency.
Yeah. Being the case, guys, any other last thoughts on this episode and where we expect to go next week?
There was a 0. The Zeb count for this week was 0, bringing the season total to a big fat 0.
Yes.
He's the only one on that squad that has not been mentioned even by name. They name dropped Kanan.
Good point.
Today,
they did.
Zeb was like, "Yeah, we didn't need him. He signed up for the military and left us. He was just our big purple strong guy."
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Any last thoughts, Elijah?
No, I enjoyed it. I thought that was the better episode of the season so far. So
does it make you want to watch the Clone Wars now, Elijah?
No, it makes me that was better than the Clone Wars, and then it will just make me hate the Clone Wars more because God damn, this looks bad.
Wait, the Clone Wars wait, you mean the Clone Wars or the prequels?
The
Attack
prequels.
of the Clones.
Attack of the
Clones. Okay.
It's Attack of the Clones. Jason, I get it. Whatever. I don't need to rewatch that movie.
Jason, last thoughts?
No, it's good. Good stuff. I'm glad that she had changed, that this is a paradigm shift for her character, and this is what we've been waiting for. She's been kind of a wet sandwich up until now.
She really has. Yeah,
and I'm glad that she had that arc, and I really look forward to seeing it, because until now, she was kind of come on, man. Yeah. Can you just quit moping? There's stuff to do.
That was
and
it.
Now she's
but you also understand why she was like that because of the flashbacks. And I think that was a great transition Again,
No, this is some great storytelling,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm glad that they cleared this away. This is getting
Yep.
really good. Good
Dave
stuff,
Filoni,
man.
genius as always. I love his work. What can I say? My
I mean, I
last
can't
thoughts.
even
He's a great guy too.
My last thoughts is I don't think we'll see much of Ahsoka next week. I think we're going to see a whole lot of the Grand Admiral Thrawn. It seems like this is the right time to kind of meet
Thrawn
him.
episode.
Grand
Yeah.
Admiral Musk.
Grand Admiral Musk. All right, guys. If you enjoyed our reaction, please like and subscribe, and we will be doing next week's reaction and dropping it. And catch us on Sunday at 1 p.m. We're definitely going to be doing a lot more breakdowns of this episode. Try to have a look through it and more thoughts. I'm going to watch this episode several more times over the next week, and we shall see you all then. All right. See ya.